Passive income is on its way back to drip in a big way. And I'm not just talking about the liquidity locker DApp that's coming soon from Forex and the team, even though that's going to be awesome and I'm very much looking forward to that. No, what I'm about to talk about I feel deserves a special mention. But before I do, of course, you know the score. If you are watching this and enjoying it but haven't subscribed, please drop kick that subscribe button, leave me some love in the comments, and rest assured I will love you long time if you do. So I did try and get a walk and talk done earlier. The sun is shining, it seems like a pretty nice day, but unfortunately the wind is so brutal here, it was just completely destroying my audio. So I decided against the idea. Me and Mr Wookhams, we finished our walk, lovely long walk this afternoon in the green space that we like to go to. We got that done anyway, so Mr Wookhams is happy, but I just couldn't get anything quality recorded, so I decided to jack in that idea. I thought on the way to the gym I'll do a quick update, and what better time to do it. So I've just dropped a pre-workout. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to hit a full body workout today. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Lightweight. And I'll be back in time to have some dinner and get prepared for the Crypto Collective live stream. That's going to be aired on my channel tonight, 11 PM UK time. So I'm not sure what time that's going to be your end, probably about 4 PM or something like that in the US. But either way, definitely join us on that. It's going to be a great load of fun, and we've got so much to talk about. So it's going to be a good one tonight. We've got Crypto Neptune joining us, and it's going to be good to meet him in person, so to speak, because he's been a great advocate for drip. He's been keeping some good updates going. He's also involved in the pulse chain side of things as well. So it'd be great to talk to him about the current happenings in DeFi. But in terms of passive income coming back to drip, and it's coming back in a big way, what I did want to mention, aside from the liquidity locker DApp which is coming, is a brand new DApp that stealth launched only a few days ago called Kitchen Sink. Now I'm fairly selective in what I mention on this channel, but the reason I'm giving this a mention is because it's a drip in drip out protocol, 1.5% per day, and the dev team is pretty reputable. So if you've heard of Pulse Drip, which I'm sure a lot of you have, it's from the same guys that bought us that. So it's Hustleman, Matt and co, and obviously they've got a pretty good reputation in the DeFi space. What they're doing over at Pulse Drip, personally, I think it looks very good. I think they're doing a good job with that faucet. It's not an easy thing to do to make a sustainable faucet, so they seem to be doing pretty well. Those mechanics seem pretty solid. So this kitchen sink is kind of being run the same way as their gardens over on Pulse Drip. So basically, with this particular DApp, you put your drip in there, you lock it away. So once it's locked, and 10% of your initial deposit will be burned. And that's what I think makes it so bullish for drip, is that say you put 1,000 drip in, 100 is immediately burned, and they've already burned I think about $8,000 worth of drip already, and it's only been around 3 or 4 days since it came out on that stealth launch. So that's phenomenal. And then there's taxes on top of that when you claim or when you compound, and these are the only sort of taxes I agree with in life, if I'm honest, taxes that help sustain the protocol. So when you claim, it's 10%, when you compound, it's 5%. But if you think you're going to go in there and just be claiming every day, you've got another thing coming, that's not going to be an option, I'm afraid. So in order to earn a claim, you have to compound 3 times. This is a very sustainable mechanic, I feel, that they've entered in there. So you can't just come in and rinse the system every day. So that is going to help with the sustainability of it. Now, obviously, with anything in DeFi, it all comes with a risk, and it should always be risk capital. So whatever you're doing with your drip, just know that this is obviously a risk DApp. Whatever you put in there, you have to be prepared to lose. But with our due diligence, we can kind of maybe sometimes work out what's more reputable. And obviously if they're reputable devs and the mechanics look good, then that is something that I'm personally a bit more willing to take a chance on. So I'm going to be putting a few drip in for sure. Probably later tonight, just before I do the live stream of the Crypto Collective, we'll probably put in maybe 3,000 or 4,000 drip just to get started. May do like a 1 day a week claim on that just to start getting some of my initial investment back. But the team looks solid, and I feel as though it needed a mention because they're doing something that kind of brings a little bit nostalgia, I feel. Obviously with no more drip faucet, it kind of feels nice to be earning a percentage per day on the drip, especially before we get the drip liquidity locker DAP. So I'm definitely getting involved. I'm not telling you to get involved. You can do what you like, but if you like the sound of this, you can check out, I will put the official website link in the description, but I believe it's kitchensink.gg. So I'm going to get involved, and let me know in the comments if you're going to be getting involved. Again, it could be something that's around for a while, or it might not, but it just has to be risk capital that you put in, as with anything in crypto, as with anything in DeFi. And of course, we've got lots of other stuff coming. We've got Drip Marble Run, we've got the Drip Warriors NFT project, we've got Scratches, we've got Drip 21, we've still got DDD right at the moment, which is going to become more and more of a big deal the more deflationary drip gets. We've got Danny D and Crypto Lucky's Drip Pot Luck, which is still going, BNB in, BNB out, but helping drip on the back end, which is awesome. So there's so much coming. I'm mega bullish for drip right now. The price is sustaining above 2 cents. I think it's about 2.5 cents today. So I may well grab a few more this afternoon, but I did go in a bit heavier when it was still at 1.5 cents. So I'm very pleased with that. And I'm still getting daily messages from people saying that they can't interact properly with the drip page. They're unable to claim or hydrate or whatever. Guys, if you're having an RPC error or anything like that coming up when you're trying to claim, it's probably to do with the fact that MetaMask did an update and it changed everyone's GUI down to 2.5. So if you go into your advanced settings and increase the GUI to 3.9, you probably won't have any more problems. So definitely try that. And also, I'm getting tons of DMs from people asking, what should I do with my drip right now? Well, obviously I can't tell you what to do with your drip, but what I can tell you is that the 1% per day thing is finished. So unless you've been living under a rock for the last week, there is no more 1% per day. The faucet is finished, so you're not going to be able to compound your drip anymore. But what you can do is you can claim your drip as regularly as you want. You can hold onto your drip, or you can sell your drip. And you also have the option to now put your drip into some of these games and dApps that are coming out for it. So I'm personally not going to be selling any drip right now. Got no intention of selling at these prices. In fact, I'm still in an accumulation phase at these current prices at 2.5 cents. I see that still as a great opportunity personally, not financial advice. Going forward, I will be accumulating, and I will probably be putting some of my drip into things like Kitchen Sink to earn a bit of yield on that, and hopefully they work out as well. But I'm not going to be risking all of it, obviously. So I'm just going to be putting a percentage into some of these cool looking dApps that are coming out, and waiting for the drip liquidity locker as well, where I can be earning yield on my drip. So that is my game plan. So unfortunately the weather was out of my control, but I will be doing a walk and talk probably later in the week if the wind decides to settle down a little bit. I'm going to have another drip live drive later in the week as well, because we are in some bullish times. Even though we are still in a bear market, I'm feeling as though the days of the bear market are now numbered. And there was a bit of a false pump in Bitcoin yesterday. I do feel as though that was a manipulated pump. There were just the market makers testing the waters to see what the reaction was going to be like on the ETF news, and I think they got their answer. Bitcoin pumped all the way to $30,000 very quickly on that fake news. So I think an ETF is probably closer than we think, and it's going to be a very insane end to 2023 going into 2024. So I'm stacking drip, I'm stacking my blue chips, and just enjoying the ride. So whatever you guys are doing, I hope you join me on the Crypto Collective live stream tonight. Hope to see you there. Stay bullish, stay dripping, and I'll see you all in the next video.